Hi, today we are going to understand about what is HTTP server and how to create your own HTTP server using Express. So the only prerequisite for this video is to install VS Code in your PC and to install Node in your PC and to have just basic understanding regarding JavaScript. So let's get started.
Initially, we have to create a folder. So I'm creating the folder inside this. You can simply create a folder through GUI or through some command prompt or CMD. So simply you can create a folder. This new folder, I will rename it to like React files. And inside that React files, I'm going to create a new folder, uh, which is the topic of this, which is the topic of the today video. So it is easy to install VS Code. You can simply check out other videos or something. It is very easy. You can just go to the Google Chrome and just type VS Code download, and you can simply download for your Windows or any platform which you are using. And then you have to download Node. For that also you can simply go to the Windows and say Node download for Windows or something, and you can simply download the Node and install inside your PC. And after that, after doing both these steps, then simply go to the file and open the folder. And you can reach out to that address where you make that folder of HTTP. Like here I created inside React files and HTTP server, and you can select this folder and just click on select folder. And now it open up the folder, and in yes, I trust the authors. And in this folder, I'm going to create my whole backend. And in the future videos, I'm going to create the front end also using React. We are going to create HTTP server using Express. I select this and I click on this new file, or I can click on this folder because we are going to create front end also in future. So I'm clicking this folder and making this folder name backend. And inside this backend folder, I'm creating a new file, which name is index.js. So inside index.js, I'm now going to click on these three dots, terminal, new terminal, and inside this, it already automatically give me the address where my inside in backend folder address. So here I'll say cd backend. So now I am going inside the backend folder where my index.js is there. So inside backend, I'm going to run a command npm init. You can run npm init. You can use npm only if you install the node. Otherwise, it will give you an error. So npm init means initializing. Gradually, you will acquire the meaning of these things. I'm going to explain it, but in your mind, you will going to understand. It's like a puzzle. You will going to understand everything when you keep with the flow. So package name backend. Okay, enter, 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 enter. Is this okay? Yes, enter. So here package.json is created. Simple. So now in this, we are going to create in this package, we are going to add Express. Express is a library which we can, so that we can use whole functions and everything which is already made inside Express, and we don't have to do much mehnat or much efforts to make a HTTP server because everything is already made inside Express library. We have to just use it. So how to use it, I'm going to explain that. So firstly, install Express npm install Express. So in this way, you are going to install Express, which will be shown here. Like here, it is already automatically dependencies will added and Express is there, and node modules get added. Everything it automatically added. So now we are using Express inside index. How to do that? To use Express inside index, we have to write const express equals require express. So with this command, we can easily using, and now we are going to assign a variable name app, which will contain whole library of Express. Now through app, we can access every function, everything which is stored inside Express. Const port. We have declaring just a port is just a variable which will contain 3000, which is a port name. Normally ports are like 3000 or anything it can be. It's a virtual port. And now we are going to declare in backend, the major thing is get, post, put, delete, what you will do with the data. So we are going to create a simple HTTP server, which is very simple, like app dot get, simple app dot get, and then you will declare the address slash, in slash like localhost colon 3000 slash, like in many websites you will see uh, like after slash something comes. So it's a page name. Like in a website there are multiple pages like slash feed, slash uh, notifications, and slash means homepage. Whatever you see on homepage, that is slash, like www.facebook.com slash. It's a homepage. And now slash after that, we are going to declare a function which is res, and this. What is request? Rec is request, res is resolve. Request means whenever we are requesting the data from like front end, like from the body, from the front end, then rec is used. And whenever we're resolving the data, means sending the data, then res is used. Like somebody filling the form, and we have to gather that data of the form, then rec is used. And when I check out everything, yeah, email is correct, everything is correct, I check from the back end, and then I responded to the front end like, yeah, it is correct, everything is correct, and form is submitted. It is a REST request. So in detail, practically we are going to understand it in future. Simply you will understand syntax for now, and in future we are going to cover everything in detail. So simple, how to make a get request in this way. And in this function, we are going like this. So after that, we are going to make res.send. Like every time in this, you have to, like, if you know about JS, you have to return something. The function returns something. In this, we have to do res request. We have to do res. We have to resolve it. Without resolve, you can't. It will give you an error. You have to resolve something. You have to just simply put anything on resolve or any text, or simply say resolved. Like it will get simply printed on my homepage. And when I make a post request, it is also simple. Like post means whenever I want to add data into the database. For example, like somebody make a to do. So to do list, if somebody make like the task is to learn React, and description is there. Like I have to complete do 1 hour React learn daily, and there's submit button. When submit will enter, then it will get saved into the database. Yani it will get post into the database. And whenever I want to show that data, means on the front end, means get that data, get. request. Means whenever I have to retrieve the data from database, that is get. Whenever I have to add the data into the database, that is post request. So for the post, I can simply say add to do for now as a simple same syntax is there, but functionality is different. You cannot directly access post. We will see it like res.json, and in JSON is JSON format, like object format or whatever you will say. To do added, simple. So that is a post request, and here I have to do this because it's a function. All right, so we have created a server. One thing is missing here, which is app.listen. Here we will enter port, or you can, if you not declare this, you can simply write 3000 here, and it is done. Created. We have created our first Express HTTP server. So how to run this? Simply come here, inside backend folder, just run a command node space index.js. Simple. We have run the backend. Now we have to see whether it is working or not. If I enter this address, it will show me this. That means it's working. So if I enter localhost, we have listen at 3000 and slash means if you don't enter slash, even if it is by default, that is showing me default, means I can simply get the data from the server. But if I enter like in the post add to do, will it give me this? Then you will understand why I use send and why I use .json. Add to do Netflix. Add to do. It will cannot get add to do because we cannot access post request. We cannot run post request through web, through Chrome or through web application. For that means if I have to add to do inside my database, I have, as a developer, I have to check whether I have write the right code or not. I have to use Postman for that. And for that, we have to use a service called, app called Postman. Simple as that. So Postman, you can simply download it. It is very simple to download. Just sign up on there, right? It is very simple. It is just used for these things which we cannot verify through web app, like it is working right or not. So from here you can simply download the Postman, download desktop, Windows or Mac. You can simply download it, and when you download, you can, I have already downloaded, you can open it up and you will enter the same URL here, which is localhost 3000 slash add to do. If it works, then it will give me to do edit. I have not placed anything or something, or I have not made any database. It will just print this. There is no to do edit, but it will just print this if it works. If it not, here you have to choose post. If it not works, then it will give me an error. Simple. In, let's see, send message to do edit. Simple. This line runs, that means it is working. So we have simply created HTTP thing, and in next video we are going to cover about many concepts in detail, and this project will make a similar kind of to-do app or a business card app in which we will create front end and back end. And in future videos, you will understand this is very easy. Now development is becoming very easy. So stay tuned, and we provide to the point learning. Thank you. Hope you like it.
I hope you like this video, and if there is any questions regarding this concept, you can simply ask me in the comments down below. I will definitely answer you.